Hi, welcome back, friends. So today in this video we are going to discuss about the details about the space. In the previous video we already discussed a certain amount of this information about the spaces, but this video we are going to discuss about details about the space, how to create the space, how to not how to create it, how to what are the different alternative option of a space. So not going to discuss much. We are just going to directly coming to a point. Okay, so as you remember, we have already created a space called space y, and we are going to go and click on edit so that we directly get into the space y. Okay, so once we get into space y, we are just going to check what are the other option. Okay, so for the first option, as you have remembered, the first option we have discussed, like we have a name the active place, we have a disks and we have memory spaces. These memory spaces and these spaces can be changed as per requirement, so we can and it's always in 1 GB. I don't know whether point 0.5 point difference is also available or not. Yes, point 0.5 is also available, so you can do still a decimal part, so that's a good part, I would say. So you can still decimal part can be used. Okay, so next to that we have assigned a member, so you can add member, you can remove member. So considering I would like to remove this member, I can click on the member and click on the remove. So the member is got removed over there. Similarly, you can add a member, so I would like to add these two member, so I can just select these two and then click on add. Those two member is going to be added in this space. Okay, and once you can click on and okay. So next to that I need to check. So the third is the local connections. In local connection, as I've discussed, this is nothing but a connection to create a data, or taking the data, extract data from the out from the different source systems. Okay, so that is nothing but a local connection. Then database access is nothing but database consumption. So you can the data consumption you can on. So if you want to create data consumption on, so that database access will be open and exposed to everybody. So you can consume the data from the DW on cloud database, HANA database. Okay, database user, we have created database users, as you remember in the last video. And we have HDI containers, so nothing but HANA deployment in infrastructure containers, which is mainly hold the artifacts of the information. So those are a PT information about these things. And auditing, we have already enabled the audit log and audit trails. Okay, now okay, if you click on this created time dimension, so you can able to create a time dimension as well. So if you click on the new HDI container, enable access, so currently it's not allowing to enable access, so I don't know what is, maybe it is due to the demo version. So let's go to the next option. Okay, next is the members. So if you go to the members, it is where we discussed, we are adding and deletion of these members, we have already discussed. Okay, so add deletion, so nothing much to discuss over here. Okay, next, third is the connection. Now we are going to discuss a details on the connections. Okay, so if you click on this add connection, so it will pop up a window, and this window will have different alternative option to add these things. Okay, so you have a remote tables, so it's saying 18 remote tables. So I don't know, so like if you feature on 18 remote tables, so you can check like what are remote tables if you want to involve features. If you want to model, we can have it on premises, we can have a cloud data, we can have SAP, non-SAP, partner tools, everything. Okay, if you would like to connect with the Amazon, so you can click on Amazon, so it will ask you for the Amazon contact details. Okay, so reach here and walk through on all those information, and it will just you can ask the Amazon to you can involve, you can create a direct connectivity with Amazon cloud or AWS, and you can use, maybe if you have a data lake, if you have a data warehouse over there, so that can be used directly over here. Okay, next is sorry, next is you can Google Big Data and generic OData. You can use a generic OData as well, so you can if you have a generic OData service, you can take a particular URL, and that URL can be used as a generic OData service. Okay, let's see if any generic OData service is available. So maybe you can check that. I'm just what I'm doing, just I'm just trying to get a URL where the OData service is available, so that I can just use uh, that uh, OData services, so that that can be consumed and check. Okay, so let's check whether this OData services is available or not. No, I don't know whether it is working or not. Uh, let's see. Yes, so see, is giving, right? See, it's giving the value, right? So let's check with this URL if we can do a connectivity. Okay, so we can just give these things. We can, okay, basic open SQL is not required, username password is required. Actually here we don't have any username password, so just let's check. But we cannot do here because it is username password is authenticated. Authentication is bare minimum requirement over here, but the URL what we are using doesn't require any authentication, so we don't have any ID password for these things. So maybe here if you can create a OData service from a CDS view or from a SAP ABAP OData services, so that can be easily use over here, and you can use the system ID and password in the username ID and password, so that directly hit the system, get the information, and it will push you, and the data will be pushed into the system. Okay, so this is the way how we can take the OData services. Okay, next that. Okay, so this is about all about the consumption, data consumption. Let's check any other data consumption. So actually this is one of the most vital part, because once we are going for the DW warehouse, data warehousing, it is always required where there will be multiple source system with you, and you need to drag data from multiple source system into your current system. So this connectivity, installation of the connectivity is really required here. Okay, so thank you. So let's go to the next thing. Say the data is access, the time data, the database access. So that access database users have created. So HDI container, what I've already discussed. Database access, so what is the database user we have discussed, right? And we can go and we can edit the privilege. Here you can give a new privilege, you can give a new privilege, you can enable audit log for 30 days, you can enable audit log for those for 100 days. Okay, so something like that you can do. Okay, so next we have a HANA container, ID container, we have time data, we have audit trail, and all those information is available. Okay, so this is a bit nutshell about what all you can do in a space, what all the different option is available, what all alternative you can do. I hope you like these things and you're able to have a fair enough idea about what I've informed. Okay, so if you face any challenge or anything, just text me or message me, or you can drop me a note in a downstairs in a comment box. So I'll definitely get back to you on that. Thank you. Bye.